Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
The left side is not that great, but he so he can't. He's already on the right side up here.
Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Keenum throwing on 2nd. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they're able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Keenum to throw. Flushed out right. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Jones. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
Cut that freaking stupid route off, you dummy. This is as good as mine, brother.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's complete, Stills. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Run.
from the gun on third down. Tannehill. It's complete to Graham. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You need to study.
Here's Tannehill. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible.
I know that sound.
There's a lot of options involved with that.
Well, let's assess what the Denver Broncos have done so far this season as they come back onto the field here, Charles. Got off to the 2-0 start. Last week, though, the offense really wasn't clicking. Baltimore's defense was really good, and the Ravens got the 27-14 win.
Yeah, and that was a big win for Baltimore because that got them back on the beam. For Denver, they can regroup now. Remember, they had won the week before in an exciting game in their division against Oakland when they kicked the field goal at the buzzer. Now they get another divisional game coming up with Kansas City. That'll be at home before they go to the Jets. Dangerous with the new rookie quarterback, Sam Darnold. And then home for the hard-charging Rams. Maybe the best team in football right now.
Certainly that Broncos defense will be tested against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Being chased out left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Oh, I know that sound, man. I don't know how many deals I've done with that nigga, and that's all I heard.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed it, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Throwing is Keenum. On the crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw on 2nd down is Keenum. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Throwing is Keenum on 3rd down. Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas from 19 yards away. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here come the Dolphins. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Get to that nigga, I'm gone.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Drake off the give from Tannehill. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play. 30!
3rd and 2, Tannehill. And the Broncos get there and take him down. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Miami after this. But Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Gore. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Sirs, you need to drag out your, when you do your part, just drag it out a little more. You're saying it too fast.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On 4th down, Tannehill. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Chunky brother with a schmuck.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Play action, it's Tannehill. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So Charles, tie game
that
here. What are
nigga
your
just, he don't even be saying
that.
nothing. He just be saying, hey, get out of there.
People think it's always trite when you say the same things
Get your ass over there and freaking blast, man. Dang.
Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Bruh, that's not supposed to happen. I heard it was a new pass, bruh.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
All I want is you.
So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long.
Nigga serves as a straight hawk, bud.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Von Miller in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
Get out of there. So it'll be 17 miles away. So I'm like, get out of there.
And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick.
You gotta drive all the way
That
back.
one in the books as a 64-yard
right.
And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
This nigga
So now
served.
look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
Oh, so now I'm a child. I don't know what I like.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Yes, sir, boy.
On 1st and 10, Keenum throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
You need to skip out on that chicken dinner and get yourself a real winner.
2nd and 5
Get
after the
it.
5-yard completion on 1st down. Keenum. He hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Again, Keenum. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Akeem Spence.
You roll with Surge, you know you ain't rocking with no Goonie.
It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Marquette King now.
That nigga.
For the first time tonight.
Let me tell you what this nigga did to me yesterday. So we're around the rock. Some nigga is shooting at me. I'm riding around on the ATV in circles. And Surge drives up behind him. Dude doesn't even see him. While he's still shooting at me. Instead of getting out and shooting that nigga, Surge just steals his cop car and leaves. I get aired out. And I didn't know what the fuck happened.
And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could
Sir,
even get started.
he be dipping out with the quickness, blood.
Yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
I'm like, where's this nigga going? Sirs, I was telling him about what you did to me yesterday.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Got that cop car, you dip.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And he's going to get this one across
by
the
rock.
40-yard line.
Some nigga doggone is shooting at me. I'm riding around. I see Surge's trace, the little yellow marker, run up right behind his mirror. And instead of shooting that nigga, he just grabs his cop car and dips out. I get aired out. I didn't know what was going on. These two, I'm counting out the money at the cash registers. These two knocked the hell out of me.
He's going to win that battle just about every time.
And before you know it, I'm on my ass.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
The second half is
I was
better
like,
than the first half.
he's not gonna
They
kill
gotta
it,
find a way to
nigga.
get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Sure did, bro. Sure.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Sure, that's a got line, nigga. If I see me and Josh, we know this signal. He'll ride around, distracting somebody. I'll creep up right behind there, air him out. Always get on there. And but sir, boy, he said that I ain't airing nobody out, even though they can't see me. I'm grabbing this cop car. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9
That's alright, though.
receivers.
Surge is a Navy. He finds the creeps for us.
That was the 9, and he just kept going all
He's a one-trick
the
pony.
end zone for the touchdown.
And Denver getting set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball
right here.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And some room to maneuver. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Keenum now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Keenum to throw on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Flush to his right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
My boy.
Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run it. Freeman. Vance Joseph can hardly bear to watch. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? You want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Tannehill throwing the out route incomplete. That's Grant. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a handoff for goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Ooh, tag
Another
team.
shot from the 9
on
fellas. 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. On the handoff, it's Gore. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Frank Gore, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through. Sanders now to kick this one away.
You still got your illegal cable?
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Cameron Wake in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. They worked this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On first down, Keenum. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Keenum, now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
My boy.
You just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. Swerving through traffic, listening to tracks. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. 4 braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe it. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some Kenneth, keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture.
That boy Sir said What are you on? They sent this up. They sent this up for YA. What's that got to do with me? Young Thug got a song with Elton John. The hell? That old Fruity Pebble? Gay. Almost. House was my shit.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Shoot, I don't freaking dog one. If I go to Chicago, I'll always make a trip.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he's not going anywhere to start tonight. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Watson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get him the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road, you're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real, and a pretty nice opening statement.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now Tannehill looking deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 61 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shattered the myth that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Christian Covington able to drop him for a loss of 4. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Webster. Then he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
For the Houston Texans, CD, as they come back onto the field here, you mentioned earlier that they've got to get back on track and quick. Well, you look at their next 3 games, at Indy, then home for Dallas and Buffalo. So, what do you think? Blitz coming, and down he goes. Akeem Spence with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. The Texans send the punter out. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Fielded at the 20. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Dolphin football. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending. The was a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. J.J. Watt in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, 20. Hey. Run. Go, deep. Hey, 20.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Grant. A gain of 32 that time.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play it worked for big yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, 20. Really hot. Hey.
On 1st down, Tannehill trying to lay one up deep. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The pitch out to Drake. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Tiger. Hip. 41 Mike. Right here. 41 Mike. Ready, hot.
Now Tannehill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tannehill hands to Drake. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Watson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Cameron Wake able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans send the punter out, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. And out come the Dolphins now. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
20. Block. Go, zero. Play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Tannehill now to throw. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So the failure to get some staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Tannehill. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
PSN, like, we must be tweaking.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the kick by Sanders.
That's the last thing you 2 niggas need to be on.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL. And it's on EA Sports.
What'd you say, John? What'd you say, sir?
Here in this 3rd quarter.
We played this game. He'd get murdered by 70.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
How can you say you be back, but then you lose the surge?
Opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And I want to see you one time. We don't know. That's
in today's NFL. Let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
Anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line.
You can't lose a serve and say I'm back, man. That's like, I don't know. Oh, he left the play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there, so they'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
All you gotta do is put that on target.
Opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Another errant throw as a result.
He does. Worst case scenario, he gets a fail though, because he kind of sucks.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Flushed out right. It's complete to Graham.
Not fast enough. Big Mark Bikini. I hate to say your name.
4th down conversion plays. You
Not
usually
fast
think
enough,
1, 2,
boy.
3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Down to about the 22 here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And this is caught by Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are up for 6. And it's up and good.
And he had to coach good.
Sanders now to kick this one away.
This be packed. Unless he's been on the rest of the rain.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. You got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Cameron Wake in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
Some quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Watson forced out to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
He had to get rid of it. And then right to a shot, man. I am a freaking Madden savant.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before.
Hey, Serge. You're not upset with me. You're upset with the fact that you buzz.
oftentimes interceptions result.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
One of those guys. The mess up zone, yeah. Never do that.
Tannehill on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A.J. Derby, 28 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6.
That's when we take hold.
Sanders now to kick this one away.
Yeah, keep motion and mess up your zone. You know, you just gotta be quick on these sticks, man. Switch it back to man and then switch it back to zone.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again is Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play. And they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Tannehill now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Drake. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before, and now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They stay on the ground.
Bro, is nobody going to block the honey badger?
Here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. And now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Here's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Time for a break.
If you when he does it, if you heard him switch the man, then somebody will follow him, and then you switch back to zone, and then they'll stay the way they are over there. But if he tries to shift them back, you're gonna have to do it all over again. So.
Sanders' kick is good.
Yeah, niggas got.
And that'll push the lead up to 17.
They pick their play quick.
With that, you figure this game's pretty much out of
good
reach
at doing
at this
this
point.
shit. It's just
take a
like,
heck of a comeback to come
all
from
the
3
niggas
scores
keep
down.
doing
Don't
it. It's
change
annoying.
that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen.
Some
and you
niggas
want
that
to
do
be
the
here in
same
case it
3
does.
players all in.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy who threw down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares?"
The Dolphins get there this time.
Frozen people? Nice.
Cameron Wake in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, Watson keeps himself upright. The pressure too great, and he goes.
He's having all kinds of problems, boy.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans.